Okay, I just had my exit interview, and just like that, I'm done. I am fun employed. Hello world, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalie and I am busy documenting life in my 20s, and today's video is going to be documenting my last day of work. I quit my government job. That's right, I'm so excited. Today's my last day. It is 10:20 on July 3rd, so kind of poetic in a weird way that my last day is literally the day before the 4th of July, Independence Day, so whatever. But that also means that there's literally nobody in the Capitol building where I work. This is the second time that this has happened to me in my career where I have left on a day where there was literally nobody in the office. I guess it's kind of sad because I did pour so much of my life and energy and time into this job and every job that I've had. Like, that's just how I am. And working in government takes up your entire life. I've done literally all of them, like local, state, and federal jobs. The local ones were when I was in high school, like it was an internship program through the city that I grew up in. So I did that for 2 years. And then my first job out of college, I literally flew up to Washington, D.C. the day after I graduated. And I worked in the United States House of Representatives and the United States Senate. Then I moved back to Texas to work in the job that I have now. The entire way I've done social media and digital political communications. It takes a toll on you. I think I just realized the reason that I kept changing jobs, which I wouldn't recommend, like I don't condone that and I'm embarrassed about it, so I'm gonna talk about it and be honest, but the reason why I changed jobs so many times, I came to realize, was because I didn't like it. Like, I don't like this industry. Yes, it's rewarding, and the career growth that I got and the skills that I learned and the pressure that I was under every single day to deliver, like no matter what, shaped, I mean, it was already a big part of who I was as a person because I've always been that way. So I think in that sense, going into government after I graduated and, you know, had a bunch of energy, like all that was a good thing for me to do at the time. But as I went through it and realized, you know what, I don't like being constantly surrounded by negativity, and being in government communications and social media specifically, that space of being online all the time and getting all the breaking news alerts and being on Twitter or X or whatever the heck you want to call it now, and just like what that did to my sanity is something that I needed to step away from. And at the end of the day, I am very excited for the next chapter in my life because I love to be creative. That is something that I've been able to do in all the jobs that I've had, because it's essentially been the same, just working for different people in different branches of the government each time, different chambers, whatever. But when I decided that I didn't want to do the government anymore, I knew I wanted to continue to be creative. So I just recently accepted a job offer with a big tech company to be a social media manager for them. I'm so incredibly excited to still be able to travel. I'll get to travel around the world, which is super cool. So stay tuned for that content. That'll be really fun. I'll still get to do social media, which I love. I'll still get to create content and be creative and have fun and brainstorm and like initiate new ideas. And I think there's just like a threshold in the government where once you hit that creative threshold, there's just not very many opportunities to go over it. And there's some accounts, like usually like whoever is the president at the time, the White House social media accounts usually do pretty good. But it's also because they can staff up like crazy. I have worn so many hats in my jobs. I've been a social media manager, I've been a content creator, I've been a graphic designer, a videographer, a video editor, I've been a photographer, I have been a data analytics expert. Like, you have to wear so many hats. One is a social media manager in general, and I feel like so many industries and so many companies, because people just kind of look down on those jobs and are like, oh, it's so easy, you're just posting on Twitter all day, you're just like, do your little Instagram post, like add a hashtag. I'm just kind of rambling, but I wanted to give a little bit of insight into my brain and why I made this decision and why I decided to change my career path and shift into going corporate. So I know corporate is going to come with its challenges. I'm going to be a corporate drone. I think there's a lot of overlap with what I'm about to jump into with what I do now. And I think that at the end of the day, even though I didn't love my government path, I would not have gotten this job offer that I just received and accepted without it. I wouldn't be moving to Seattle to live by the mountains in the Pacific Northwest without those experiences and opportunities, and for that I'm grateful. I did a full video last summer about how I got a job on Capitol Hill right out of college, so if you're interested in that, you can go check it out. Would I fully recommend working there? I don't really know. If you love politics and you love government and that you just eat, breathe, sleep, like that's your favorite thing in the world, then yeah, absolutely go into politics. politics and government. Like, get those jobs. You will have the time of your life. Just being completely transparent, I don't like politics. I am not passionate about it in the same way that like political science majors are. No offense to any of those people. Like, I think it's awesome to have those interests, and I can converse about politics, and I know everything that's happening in the government and in the nation, in the world, too much because of social media, and that's my job. I just couldn't do it anymore. So, I mean, I've met so many people in this career that literally stay in government for decades and decades, and they love it. It's their favorite thing in the world, and I'm happy for those people, but I recognized along the way that I'm just not one of those people, and that's totally fine. I'm excited to go be creative somewhere else and use different skill sets and learn different things that I wouldn't have the opportunity to in government. I'm also excited to go into the big tech industry because I love technology. I am very passionate about the brand that I'm going to be becoming a part of and helping to run their social medias. I love social media at the end of the day. That's what this is rooted in. That's what my creativity is rooted in. That's literally why I'm talking to a camera right now. That's why I have a YouTube channel. That's something that I like a lot. That's my creative outlet, and it makes me happy. Anyways, all that being said, I'm gonna end my ramble there. I have to go into town to have my exit interview this afternoon at 3 p.m. Now it is 10:30, so I'm gonna head up there, and then I have a couple of errands that I need to run, and then a couple of things that I just need to finish closing out. I need to log out of all the social media accounts. I need to transfer like some remaining projects and tie up some loose ends. I'm gonna do that this afternoon when I get to my desk. Once again, I'm literally gonna be the only person in that building. Like, there is not gonna be a single person there today except for the HR lady who is going to be conducting my exit interview. I'm glad she didn't place it at like 5 p.m. or something, because then right after that, I get to log out of my email. I get to delete my Outlook from my phone. I'm so excited. And then I have over a month to myself. I mean, granted, I'm going to be like figuring out how to move across the country, and next week I'm going to Seattle with my parents, so stay tuned for that apartment hunting vlog that I'm probably going to put together. Oh, there's my kitten. Why do, Baba? Oh, he wants to go out. But anyways, I'm very excited for the future. I'm finally excited to have time off. And my grandma just texted me and said, congrats on your very last day in politics. Love, Mima. So she also just discovered my YouTube channel. So hi, Mima. I hope you watched this video. I'm happy that my family's rooting for me and that they support this decision and that they're excited for the next chapter in my career, and they're gonna help me make that transition. So I'm very grateful and blessed to be in that situation. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, all the YouTube things. If you have any questions about working in politics and government, or like you're just really interested in it and want to learn more, I'm happy to expand on experiences. If you have questions about the different parties or the different types of jobs that are found in political and government offices, like I'm so happy to go into detail on any of those. So leave your comments below if you have any. And yeah, I am excited for the next chapter, and let's go close out my time working for the government. Okay, well, this is tragic. I totally brought my little baby camera, my Canon PowerShot V10, and I 1,000,000% forgot to charge it. So I got like 2 shots of B-roll when I was driving, and of course it was like freaking torrential downpour, pouring down rain. But I just ran my first errand, and I'm just gonna have to vlog the rest of today on my phone, which is really disappointing because I wanted the like higher quality video, but whatever. I do have my actual camera with me, the one that I was filming on at the beginning of this video, and I'm gonna take some pictures in front of the Capitol and have a little like photo shoot. But like I just said, it is raining. Right now it's just sprinkling, so I don't know, maybe it'll pass by the time I take pictures this afternoon. But yeah, so apologies for the lower quality, but I did just finish the first errand, like I said. So now I'm gonna go to Waterloo Records. It's literally like right across the street from here. It's so close. I'm at Burke's Digital Imaging right now because I needed to pick up something for my office. That'll be the last like errand that I run for them. Gonna go pick up this record for myself, go get something to eat really quick because it is lunchtime. This is basically my lunch hour, and then I'm gonna go up to the Capitol and, like I said, wrap things up. So let's do it. When I'm vlogging in my car, I have like no good way to hold up my camera or anything, or my phone, but I got my record. They had it on hold for me because it's a relatively new album. I got the new Spacey Jane album that came out, I believe, in May. It is called If That Makes Sense, and this is what it looks like, and I'm so so excited. I love Spacey Jane. I was just telling the people at the register that because they were like, oh, I've heard of that band. Like, who are they? I was like, oh, they're an Australian band, so they don't really come here that often, but they're literally coming to ACL in October, and I'm not gonna live here anymore, so I'm not gonna get to go. So whatever, maybe they'll come to Seattle at some point, but whatever. This album is so good, and it's perfect for these rainy day vibes that we have right now. And of course, like the Seattle rainy day vibes, which are gonna be a lot more frequent than here, and I'm very excited for that. So anyways, I'm gonna go get some food, and then I am gonna go to the Capitol. So let's do it. Alrighty, so I am at my desk in the office for the final time. There is nobody here, just like I predicted, literally just tourists like outside the door. I wanted to do a quick fit check, and then I am going to, well, my lunch is falling apart, but I'm gonna eat my sandwich that you probably can't see. It's a turkey sandwich from Thundercloud Subs, which I'm sad I just discovered. They're like an Austin chain, and it's really good. I like it better than Subway, and the prices are great. I'm sad I just discovered it. I'm so upset about that because I'm about to leave soon. But anyways, this is the outfit of the day. Oh wait, you can't see anything. Sorry, there's all this like camera equipment and like junk back here, but my top is from Abercrombie. It's actually a bodysuit. My pants are like from high school or college or something. They're from Nordstrom. My flats are probably from TJ Maxx or Nordstrom Rack or something, I don't remember, but that's fine. I have like a little red, white, and blue action going on because tomorrow's the 4th of July, festive, my white scrunchie, and then I have this pretty headband on, and then I have my Kendra Scott earrings and necklace, and that's the outfit of the day. I'm gonna eat my food, but I do need to go outside here soon. According to my weather app, it is supposed to stop raining around like 2 or something. But I do need to take my car out of the parking garage and move it to the front of the HR building. And then I'm waiting on like a couple more emails and stuff to come through. And I'm getting out of here and I'm taking some pictures out front. Behind me, the Texas State Capitol. Fun fact, it is actually just a little bit taller than the United States Capitol because everything is bigger in Texas, and we're also petty. Bye, government. Okay, I just had my exit interview, and just like that, I'm done. I am fun employed. Technically, I do still want to stay in like group chats and the social media accounts and like things like that until at least 4 o'clock because it is only 3:13 right now. I started my exit interview a little bit early. I am done. And after I like go to American Eagle in a minute and drop off they left a tag on something that I bought the other day. I got some Snoopy pajamas for fall, which are so freaking cute. If you haven't seen them yet, I did a little YouTube short about it, and it's only 15 minutes away from here, the mall. So I'm gonna go and do that, and then by then it'll be probably close to 4 when I am done with that, and then I'm gonna like say my goodbyes and leave the group chats. Maybe 4:30. I might do it when I get home because I still need to manually sign out of everything on my computer too, and like delete my Outlook email from everything. I believe that my Outlook email shut down at 5 o'clock. So yeah, I don't know if I need to stay logged in until then or if I can leave at like 4:30 because literally it's the 4th of July tomorrow. Like I don't think anyone's gonna be sending emails, knock on wood, probably for the rest of the day. So yeah, but just like that, I'm done. They gave me a certificate in honor of my service. That is really sweet. And it's pretty tall. Like, I'm gonna get it framed. I had to turn in my badge, which I was kind of sad about because I kind of wanted to like have it as a memory item. I've kept all my other badges, like they've never asked for them back at the other places that I've worked, which I don't know if that's allowed or not, but that's fine. Got all my pictures in front of the Capitol earlier. Someone saw me taking pictures on this camera and was like, oh, like, are you a TikToker? And I was like, well, I get to download TikTok again for the first time in almost like a year and a half because today's my last day. And he's like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Like, follow me on TikTok after this if I decide to reactivate it later today. I literally just put my account on private because I wasn't allowed to have it while in this job. I'm excited to have that outlet to be creative, and I'm still looking forward to using it again. Anyways, let's continue the day, and then I'll log out of all my stuff sometime soon, sometime in the next 2 hours. So let's go. Slams laptop shut forever. At least for the next month and 1 week, 2 weeks, I don't know. I haven't done the math. But just like that, I am done working for the government, which is crazy because that's the only thing I've pretty much ever done in public service in some way, shape, or form. That's just crazy. I've just been in the public sector the whole time, and now I'm doing the complete opposite of that, and I'm done. I signed out of everything. I logged out of every social media account. It's all gone from my computer, from my phone. I left all the group chats. I said my like goodbye messages, my thank you messages, all that. I set my like I don't work here anymore out of office type of email that starts I think like 5 p.m., which it is 5 p.m. now. So yeah, I'm done. That's crazy. So I may as well just end the vlog here because that's pretty much it. Today was a pretty productive day, honestly. Like I quit my job and I like wrapped everything up. I went to American Eagle, to the record store, got lunch. Like, I don't know what the rest of today looks like, but I do need to film an unboxing video. So that is on the agenda. All that being said, thank you for tuning in to my last day of work. Stay tuned for some exciting moving across the country content that is coming up on my channel. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, all the YouTube things. And just thank you again for watching. I'm excited to be able to document this journey. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. Okay, bye.